Hey, Altcoin Buzz Army, this is Adam with Altcoin Buzz. Today we're going to be talking about Mithril. Now, I'm not talking about the metal that's mined under the Misty Mountains. We're talking about a cryptocurrency. This is their homepage, so I'll let you take a look at that. Just wanted to give you a quick shot of it. And so what is it? What's the short and sweet version? It's a decentralized social media platform that rewards all content creators. In this sense, content creators is everyone on social media that makes posts. So content creator can seem like, like you're writing a blog or making videos or anything like that. It's just anybody that's using the network that actually makes posts. So pretty much all of us that are on social media. They had a private sale earlier this year in quarter 1. They pretty much went public in March of this year, so fairly new to the crypto space. What problem are they trying to solve? So content creators, I just gave some examples, singers, photographers, freelancers, they do not benefit from the economic value they bring to social media networks. What they're saying here is that by using social media networks and their platforms, you're bringing value to them. So if we use Facebook, for example, every time we're posting, making interactions, we are providing value, which for Facebook is economic value. They can basically are getting monetization from it, but we see nothing. So they see this as that, despite us bringing value for Facebook, we do not get any value ourselves other than just being able to use it, and they want to solve that problem. So I look at it just like with YouTube. Like with YouTube, the more interaction, likes, views you get with a video, the more you can potentially get paid for it. They want to have that across the board for all social media. And the solution is to provide benefits for everyone who adds value to a social media network. Now, adds value is, again, just posting. So your value rating is based on your views, likes, and anything of that nature that may be specific to any platform. So how do they do this? So the Mithril integration protocol. So there's 4 main parts: the Myth token, the social mining, the Mithril Vault, and the Mithril merchant network. So we're going to go over each of those. Starting with the token, the supply is 1 billion. The type is ERC20. So it was built, so it's an ERC20 token, meaning it's on Ethereum. So right now they're starting off on the Ethereum network. Their distribution, 30% was sold in private crowd sale. That was early this year. 5% to early backers and advisors, 5% development team, 20% community development, 5% future reserves, and 35% of total Mithril pool available for social mining. So this is where you and I come into play if we want to get into this 35%. And what is the purpose? Spendable on apps and retail, reward content creators, and used as a means of an exchange. So as far as having an ERC20 token, this is pretty standard. We've all seen more or less this type of layout before. But social mining, so this is where it gets interesting. So right from the white paper, Mithril will integrate into new and existing social media networks to reward content creators for contributions to the network. We call this social mining. Now, mining, in the way that they're saying it, is not like Bitcoin mining. We are not using any type of computational power. We are not actually mining in the cryptocurrency sense. Mithril, if you're not familiar with Mithril, it's mostly referenced like in Lord of the Rings, for example. It's a metal that's found in mines. So like the dwarves mine Mithril. They mine the metal. So I think that's why they're using mining. Plus, it's a catchy term in crypto space. But the mining, the social mining, is just a reward system. So I just want to get that across because I think that can get kind of confusing when someone sees social mining or mining in general in a crypto space. You're thinking of the computational power of mining. That is not what they're talking about here. So the purpose is to reward content creators. And how are they going to do that? They're going to automate content monetization. Right now they're going to use Ethereum smart contracts. Initial transaction will occur via the Ethereum network. Mining rewards directly linked to influence. Influence is just like we're talking about with social media value, just views, likes, etc. More network value equals more rewards. And then 35% of the Mithril pool is dedicated to social mining. That's 350 million of their supply. And that will be halved each year. So it's going to reward you more being an early adopter. So for this first year, we're going to be getting a certain amount. I don't know that exact amount, but each year it's going to be halved. So they have a plan to roll this out for several years. And this is an example. This is their white paper. So this is a social mining example. So 10,000 myth is the pool. I think this goes over like a week time. So you have 3 users here. You have David, you have Bob, and you have Carol. Now all 3 of these are brand new users, and this is the post that they make in a week. So David made 4 posts, didn't get any likes. He got 400 views. Bob made 5 posts, got 80 likes and 200 views, and Carol did absolutely nothing. So she created an account and just let it sit there. So they provided this example. So the per view weight, right? They have this like weighted system. Don't need to go too in depth into it for this, but this is just like how their algorithm will be set up for a certain type of social media. So you have a per weight at 1, so 1 per view, and then 5 per heart or like. And then they call it or in the algorithm. But in short and sweet sense, you get rewarded more for likes than views. So David ends up with 4,000 mithril. Bob ends up with 6,000 mithril, and Carol ends up with nothing. So in this sense, you don't even get rewarded for posts, but you get rewarded for likes and views. And likes gives you more mithril. And to kickstart this, right, they have Lit. So this is where the crypto baby comes into play. And this is basically a combination of Instagram and Steem. Or you can even look at it as a combination of Snapchat and Steem. They have their own platform, and I'll show you some stuff of that here in a second. But basically, this is the launch pad for decentralized social networks. They reference Instagram. So 1/3 of stories that were actually followed on Instagram with business accounts. So what they're saying here is that this is good for business, not just for people to casually use, but businesses can also benefit by having stories. And when Instagram added their story feature, so Snapchat has stories that they use, and then Instagram basically mimics Snapchat and also had stories. And when they did that, they added 100 million users. So pretty significant. So what they're saying here is stories are important. That's what people like. So the Lit features. So as of right now, the stories are 24 hours long. So just like Snapchat, public or private sharing, Lit direct integration with your camera. So just like, just thinking it's just like Snapchat or Instagram, you can download the app and you can use your own integrated camera. So you have a story feed, a chat room, a discover, and a profile. Those are the 4 main features. Here is the site. I have this downloaded on my phone. So I'll show you a couple of screenshots that I took here. So this is my profile. I literally just created this just to test it out. So I made 1 post. Here I have 3, but I gained 3 followers really fast. So this happened in a 15-minute time frame. And then I have 2 friends. I need to follow people back. But just looking down here, this is the interface is set up a lot like Instagram. So this is like your news feed. This is the discover, where you can go and look at the popular posts, the recommended post, make a post with this one. This is a private chat, so you can go through and look at all your chat. So that works like Instagram, where you have your DMs and then your profile view. So this is a screenshot over here of the post that I did make. This is a t-shirt I made while I was in New York, so I can rep Altcoin Buzz while I was out there. And you can see my views down here, this little weird looking eyeball. And then I have 1 like, and then it gives me this estimated amount. So this is how much mithril I am potentially gaining just from this 1 post and this little interaction. So it's already working. This is on my phone. I'm going to play around with this and just more or less see how it works. It's pretty basic. You can make a post of just a picture like I did here, or you can make a 10-second video, but it's not like a rolling video like with Snapchat, because Snapchat's you can just keep going, making as many 10-second videos as you want. It's just 1 10-second video, but they plan to expand. So this is actually a really good app for its initial launch. So this is an MVP, a minimal viable product. So this is just like their beta test. So for the beta test, and from a technological standpoint, it's actually working really well. And I'm already starting to get paid. So pretty cool. All right, so the Mithril Vault. So the purpose of the Vault, easy to use transaction system for each user and partner, manage, secure, and spend Mithril, allow for cross-platform integration, and a rewards estimation tool. So this is, their Vault is more or less their wallet. You can do more with it. Manage, secure, you can send and receive everything that you need to do. The cross-platform integration obviously is something that's key for any crypto if they want to expand and grow. And the rewards estimation tool, going back to that photo. So you can already see it's integrated with Lit. So this is up here on my profile, like I don't have any Mithril. So right here on this post, it's giving me my estimated amount. So that's what it looks like. Even though I'm not getting paid out, this is what it looks like. Or even though I have not gotten paid out yet, this is the potential estimate. And they could do it on like a weekly basis or a monthly basis. I don't know if they have that set up yet, but it is, you will be getting paid out in Mithril just by using Lit right now. And the last part, the Mithril Merchant Network. So the Mithril will be accepted by apps and services as payment and aiming to be accepted in brick and mortar stores. So they're aiming for the digital world and the physical world to be accepted. And they did give 2 examples. So Mini Interactive, this is a new dating platform. So they have already joined the Mithril ecosystem. They were the first application to do so. And then InstaRecycle. So this is the largest celebrity vintage and used clothing retailer in Taiwan. And they have already agreed to partner with Mithril. And this is primarily based out of Taiwan, is where Mithril, the cryptocurrency, began. I don't think I said that earlier, but just as an FYI. So what is their ultimate vision? So the best and most optimized blockchain for social network apps, integrate Myth into all major social networks. So it's going to be interesting to see if other crypto or other social medias are going to allow it. So they really want to be integrated into, say, Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook. But we also know that, there are rumors out there with Facebook coming out with their own cryptocurrency. So I don't know if, there will be cryptocurrencies that can coexist, or if they will be able to integrate with them, or how those social media platforms will respond to this. But you can start using Lit and trying that out now. So it will be, be interesting to see. Myth accepted as a social currency on apps and services, and utility assessed platforms. So they are, but right here we're talking about Ethereum. They are not necessarily staying on Ethereum. This is just where they're launched at. So they have top 3 grading metrics: scalability, transaction cost, and community support. So they state that they are aware, of some of Ethereum's limitations. They're keeping on board with how their scalability solutions are coming out. But they also reference like potentially moving to EOS. They're going to go wherever Mithril can be successful, more or less. Which down here, exploring the option of having Mithril on own blockchain. So they may end up setting up their own blockchain as well. If they decide to do that, they did say, hey, if you have Mithril and we decide to go to our own blockchain, you will be able to swap it into the mainnet. So they are thinking ahead in that sense as well. So looking at CoinMarketCap. Let's do a refresher. So right now they're at 74 cents. Market cap's at 228 million. So they launched not long ago at all. It hasn't even been 2 months. So March 24th by CoinMarketCap date. But they spiked pretty quickly. So by end of April, they were at 473 million and at $1.55. So they started out, what was that? 8 cents, almost 9 cents, and spiked up to $1.55, and then now 74 cents. So it'll be interesting to see how they grow, how this works. It's so early, how much of this was people trying to, make money, did people FOMO into this? I wasn't even aware of Mithril at this time. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. Again, this is not professional financial advice. I'm not even the financial guy. So, do your own due diligence with all of this. I think overall this is a pretty cool project. I think using Lit right now, that you can gain cryptocurrency. If you've listened to some of my previous videos, I'm all about passive income. So now I have a social media platform where I can gain another cryptocurrency just by using the platform and not paying out any money. So that's pretty cool to me. And already people are starting to follow me just from me starting an account. I haven't even gone and looked around at it much yet. So I think there's going to be an incentive for a lot of users to already just like and interact with everybody. So, the like for like, share for share thing that you see on a lot of social media is probably going to be, that on steroids on Lit, because people are getting a cryptocurrency from it. So be interesting to see. I'm going to play around with it. At Crypto Pursuit is my username. You're welcome to come follow me, and I'll keep following people back, and I'm just going to post and play around and just see what comes of it. So, and that's it for Mithril in a nutshell. Let me know what you guys think. This this is going to be interesting. Of course, the battle for social media is going to be huge. Who know what cryptocurrencies are going to be on social media? Are social media going to create their own? And is there going to be more than one? Who knows? But let me know what you think. If you do play around with the app again, post in here. Let us know what you think. If you've been using it, let us know what you think. Any issues or any benefits and any payouts. Like I haven't even got officially paid out yet, so it'll be interesting to see. If you like our videos, go ahead and give this one a like, and you can subscribe and hit that bell notification if you want to get notified for all the videos that we're going to continue to bring you every day. As always, thank you for listening, and take care.